It's West Point quarter time. What's up, David? Yeah, I just got my hands on some quarters, and it's been a long time. The girl at the bank's like, I got a whole bunch in. Said your halves didn't come in, but I had a bunch of quarters up. Let's take them. So anyway, so they're in these weird boxes that you can't see in. And so I opened one up, saw an ender. I'm like, yeah, these are going to be decent. So opportunity knocks. What's going on? So the first roll I opened, I found two West Points. These are Salt River Bay boxes, by the way. And I've been getting some new quarters in my change where I live here in Kentucky. And I'm wondering where those are at, the Marsh Billings Rockefeller. So, yeah, the first roll I opened had two West Points in it. There they are. And we haven't. If I get that a little better. Get some light on. Anyway, so I thought, you know what, we'll just do a little live stream, see if we can find some more. It's been a long time. Been a long time. And they're starting to show up now, and we're able to get a few coins. So, and yeah, Jeeps will have some of these. He doesn't actually know yet. He's working. And so he doesn't know he's getting boxes with West Point in them. At least we're hoping they have West Point in them. So it has been quite a while. They just haven't been coming in here. And then it's weird because some banks are like, you know, we don't even have pennies. Like they couldn't even give pennies to this guy that came in. He runs some kind of restaurant in the area. And I'm like, well, you know, I can probably get you some pennies. That's not a big deal. So you know, we've had banks calling us for coins, which is, you know, crazy. All right. Man, there's got to be some let down. Fred Carlson, what's up, buddy? There's nothing really going on tonight here in Kentucky. It's raining and rained all day long. It's just a good night to drink some coffee and look through some coins. Got the cats up there somewhere in the box on the GTO. She likes when I'm down here in the garage looking at coins. You know how cats are. And it's not my cat. I'm allergic to cats. That's my daughter's cat. Yep. I see one in here. See if you can spot that. Right there. I'm pretty sure. West Point. I love that privy mark. That is so cool. That's not bad. 3 and 3 rolls. Pretty happy with that. There might be another one in here. These are pretty blingy. I need to get rid of this thing because it's in my way. I can't see you guys. Mama Lou in the house. What's up, Mama? Let's see. So I got no notifications, and then as soon as I went live, I get like 15. I got two new boxes the week before last, and they were what were they? They were bats with Salt Rivers mixed in, and that's the first bat box I've seen, and which has been a while, and there was nothing in there, absolutely nothing, and it was like, man, you look at, you got a whole new box of quarters, and there's nothing in there. So the girl says, well, check those out. If you like, I got more. I'm like, how many more? She wouldn't say. She wouldn't tell me. So tomorrow I'm going back to clean her out. I'm going to take them all. So I'll be ordering some more. I mean, we were doing $50 just for, just for the hell of it, just to get some, something. And we've been finding quite a bit. John and I have quite a bit of stuff. So I wish these weren't these goofy boxes that you can't see, and you got to open them to see what's in there. So when you get them, the girls bring them up. She's not gonna let me open them all. It's bang here. Let me tear these open on the counter and see if I want them or not. So whatever. But she's been really good. She's gonna order me just about everything I wanted. So John Argent, what's up? Glad to see everybody's out and about tonight. Just searching for some. These are Salt River Bays, for those of you just joining. And I haven't seen a box of these yet. And when these come out in June, I think. So I was pretty fired up to get those. And I can't believe that there's actually some in here. Where these boxes been sitting at is what I want to know. With this coin shortage, you think everything would have been, I found plenty of these in my change, but I haven't seen any new boxes yet. I went to Home Depot last weekend, and I get nice, shiny, brand new. But I was using the machine. I was self checkout. So because if the girl would open, if I went and went out to the line, and the girl would open the drawer, be like, I'm always looking in the drawer. I know you guys do it too. You go to the store, and somebody opens that change, and they're looking, you're okay, silver in there, like they just think, what are you looking at? You trying to rob me or something? And so I got this shiny new quarter. I mean, it's going to be a River No Return or something. And it was a Marsh Billings Rockefeller that just came out. I'm like, can I go to the service desk? Hey, you got any quarters? Did you want to sell me? I mean, we've done that. We've done that at Kroger's. You nickels? Yeah, how many you want? $100 worth? Yeah, let me grab a box. And sometimes, like, what do you want with $100 of nickels? Well, that's my business. Well, I guess, I'm only in to roll like 5. And I found 3 so far. And I've got 2 that they're enders that I saw when I, looked through I pretty much looked through the whole box, because they have to dig through these things. And so there's 2 enders in there, so I know there's 2 more. But it's just been one of those. It's just one of those weird years. Everything's weird. I'm kind of ready for this year to be over. And I hope everyone was saving those 2020 coins, because they're probably going to be hard to get. It's going to be one of those 2009 years, where you're like, you can't find the dimes. Every time I find it, I found like 10 of those things, and I saved them. Are they worth anything? Nickels, of course, you can't find at all. And the ones I do find are just scrubbed out. So that's pretty crazy. I know John Jeeps has got a hold of some 2009 original bank wrapped penny rolls. Pretty cool. Like the guy had a whole tray of me at the coin shop. He didn't even know he had them. He's like, oh, wait a minute, here's some stuff under some other stuff, you know. Oh, so you say boxes. What all do you have, Mama Lou? Do you have just everything? I think I got two. Pretty sure I got two in this one, in this roll. I got some nickels. I got a whole brand new box of nickels a few weeks ago, and I saved like, you know, $40 of them or something. And yeah, West Point. Every denomination. Yeah. Oh, they're all D's? Really? Well, everything in this end of the country is P's. So it's funny because depending on who you talk to in what part of the country, like, man, all I get P's or all I get D's, or we don't get any S's out here, you know. That was a big thing when I was a kid, is to get S marks, S mint marks, you know. West Point. That one snuck up on me. Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone so I can see that. Chat a little better. Yeah, we never get rolls of D's. I mean, that never happens. Never happens here. We're sort of on the. I live in we're on the very edge, the western edge of the. I live right by Louisville, Kentucky, and that's. You don't have to go very far west to get into a new time zone, and but you know, St. Louis, I know they get D's there, I think. A lot of our stuff comes from, there's a Federal Reserve in Cleveland, and it comes through Cincinnati, and Cincinnati's only about an hour from where I live. I live in northern, central, northern sort of. Oh, really? Do you see rolls or no rolls, Mama? I have peas mentioned. No rolls, yeah. Dude, this is a West Point sandwich in here, I believe. Let's check it out. A West Point. Yep, West Point sandwich. Kablam! The thing about these Philadelphia minted coins, though, is they're just kind of. If I had looked through these, because Denver coins are so much more blingy, you could. I don't know if you could spot West Point quarters in the edge. You can with Philadelphia rolls, for sure. I mean, occasionally you're like, oh, I didn't see that, but it's, you know, you can see them. Mountain. What's up, Dean? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're searching for West Point quarters. I'm finding them. Salt River Bay. So, Mountain, how much snow do you have? Do you have snow? I know you do. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. So we're up to 7 on roll number 7. I got 2 ender rolls. I'm not opening those right this moment, but there they are. I don't know if you can see that, but there's one. I'll put these off so I don't accidentally open them, because that'd be like, whoa. I've got 2 I got 2 rolls over here that are double ender rolls from, I think they're Ware Farm. I'm not opening those. I just wrote on the roll what they were, and I'm going to just hang on to those, I think. We got about five and six last week, and it's melting off slowly. Yeah. It's just, we got the Hurricane Zeta. We got that whole thing today. Of course, it wasn't, a hurricane. It was just a ton of rain. Just have to make it, leaves fall on the road and make it slick in Kentucky. And Jeff Dunn, we are finding some W's. I just found a sandwich in this roll. I don't see anything in this one, but I could be wrong. So yeah, this is it's pretty good. You never know with these kind of boxes. I never had any luck out of these before. There's 2 kinds. You get the kind that are all taped up and you can't see anything in them. You get the kind with the holes in them. So I didn't even know until I got after I picked all these up and I opened it and see if there was that they were new. I didn't even know. So I went over there to pick up some other stuff that I ordered, and she's like, "They will be in for a couple days." So we'll see how much she could get for me for next week, because I'm gonna load up. All right, nothing in that one as I suspected. So it's tomorrow's Friday. Is that the end of everyone's work week, or are people working on weekends, or is everybody glad this week's over? It flew by for me. I was really busy. It was amazing looking here the whole week. I mean, it was nice and sunny. It was, and then today was, but that hurricane weather just moved right through here. It has come and gone. Okay, West Point in this one. I wasn't even sure. I saw these in. I wasn't even sure that this one's got a little bit of travel damage. Let's just call it that, shall we? It's beat up a little bit. But I wasn't sure. Well, I was pretty sure if this had West Points, it was going to be Salt River based. It's weird how it worked this year, because the Ware Farms, the bats came out, and then there was nothing in those. Of course, they never put them in the first ones, and the Ware Farms came out, and we found a ton of those. And then nothing. The West Point Mint was shut down, and the Mint was shut down, and nobody go to work, and it dropped off the face of the earth for a while. Back to 50. Yeah, it's like that here, Dean. Ohio Valley, it's just, if you don't like the weather, stay around for 10 minutes, it'll change, and it usually does. And you never know what you're going to get this time of year. But it's supposed to be nice this weekend here, so we'll see. I think we're going to have, we used to have turkey. We used to have Halloween in my house was insane as far as kids in the neighborhood. They're all grown up now. But I mean, you get 120, 30. I mean, it was ridiculous. They were busing them in here on tractors. Hay wagons was great. And then, they all grew up. We don't get that many anymore. So we'll probably just have the bonfire out back and have some, drinks and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. I'll be doing some of this, hopefully. I wish she would have told me how many more boxes and quarters she had. She wouldn't. She's like, I got plenty. I'm like, that makes plenty. You know, you're talking to a guy that speaks in boxes, you know, not rolls. Please smash that like button. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I was going to just kind of record this a little bit. I'm like, it's too much work. This is easier. This is much easier. Let's just, you know, we haven't been to West Point Hunt in a while. And I'm like, what would Jeeps do? He'd go live. Of course, that's what he does. So I talked to Tana Remax 100, my daughter, Jeep's wife, earlier. So I said, I got some stuff for you. So John's gonna get he'll get these other couple of boxes that I have. When we score, we all score. So I hope he found some. I looked to them though, just to make sure they were new, you know. And there's some enders in there. Corey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Corey's my Xbox buddy from Canada. I'm like, hey man, I can't get on. I got coins that I've been waiting for months. Yeah, we've got one. There's another. Oh, this is a nice one. West Point. Too much makeup for the camera, cheers. Yeah. Shaw's prospecting. What is going on? Please smash that like button. Dave's not here, man. Yeah, you know there's not much to do on Thursday night when you're watching the guy open coins, you know. But it's kind of not like that, really. It's more like, let's hang out and support the channel. I appreciate it too. By the way, guys. Eggman 78, what is going on? Cheers, Corey. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I need burners. I just got that feeling. I'm just not gonna wrap that back up. It's burner time. Always good seeing man in the house. Are you going to or coming from, or are you working, Eggman? Man, where's my screwdriver at? I'm afraid to use a screwdriver to open these because I'll know I'll just put a scratch in something I want to save. Oh man, how'd you do that? So you tore ligaments and then you got to go back to work. That sounds like a lot of fun. Time for a bottle. Yeah, right? Live from the Dodger Garage. My wife, she came in, she's like, oh, you got coins. I'm like, yeah. She goes, oh man, that's awesome. You must be happy. I'm like, yeah, I am. She helped me. Yeah, Corey, I've got 9 West Point quarters, which, you know, is what we're looking for. And yeah, they only made 2 million of these. And they dumped them in 500 million quarter rolls, and you just have to find them. And we've had quite a bit of luck, but we haven't had any luck lately because there just hasn't been anything to search. So this is like gold. If you don't mind doing tedious things like this, that's why you live stream, because you can drag all your friends into it with you. They can, you know. You coughed the other day, Taurus. Oh my God, really? Yikes. It's hard for me to read chat. These are like my search glasses. These are like 3s, and I can see the corners really good, but I only need like 1.5s to read. If that makes any sense. I'm like, freaky. I look at an old man. Well, I guess I am an old man, but not that old. Yeah, that's what right, Corey. It's one hell of a cough. I knew a guy that just woke up in the middle of the night and turned over to like shut his alarm off and just pulled some neck thing, and he was out for weeks. You got one West Point quarter from Jeep from what kind is it? And these are dirty too, man. They didn't wash these very well. Maybe that other box I have will look better. And one of the boxes I picked up today was a circulator box. And normally I'd be like, hey, yeah. And they're like, I don't know if I'm even going to look through it. I might just take it back. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm looking through it. Find silver or something in there. Or variety or something. I have tubes of varieties. But I only save the ones that are, you know, I mean, I've thrown some back in circulation just because they were beat up. Or, you know, I'm not keeping something that's, you know, worth $2. Condition is everything, right? Yeah, Shaw. I bet that is, you know, that's tough when you're up in those areas. You just don't get that. We're pretty lucky here because it's, you know, I don't live in Louisville. I grew up there, but I only live, you know, I'm not very far, 10, 11 miles. But we're so centrally located. A lot of coins go through here. A lot of coins. That's why we got a bank on every corner, because we have a fast food place in every corner. That's why everybody here's fat. Not everybody, I'm not. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good night. Well, I have 9 so far. 9, and I don't see anything in this roll. And I'll tell you what, it's easier to look for these ones at Privy Mark, though, because you can just spot them right off. You know, you don't have to really study the mint mark. So that's pretty cool. If they just put them all in the roll facing, you know, one way, that would be awesome too. Man, that one's really blinging. I thought that was going to be one for sure. So we have zips. What's a zip? McDonald's Taco Bell Pizza Hut. I've never heard of a zip. You don't have to drive very far from here to get something to eat. That's for sure. Just, you know. But some of these places are closed down. And they just shut down, and they didn't open back up. They're still there. They might open up still. 18 watching and 10 likes. What about those moderators supporting that channel? I don't see anything in that one. Yeah, I've got this and another box to go through. I'm only going to do one though. For you all. I'm going to drag you through that other thing because I'm going to take her some quarters back. So she'll have quarters because I'm going to get everything else she has. I ordered coins last week and nothing came in. They get stuff 2 days a week. Nothing. Didn't send them anything. And everything came in Tuesday except for, oh yeah, West Point, man. I didn't see that one. All right, that's 10. We are on roll 15, I believe. That's another thing with these boxes. I don't know. I think it's 15 or 16. Pretty sure. This is the first Salt River Bay quarter that I found tonight. That was it right there. I mean, that's insane, right? Be sure to tell Jeeps that I said Team Dodger next time you see him. I will. Let's see, he might be eating lunch right now. I don't know. If he was, he'd be on here saying, what the hell? Z-Ridge Coins. Thanks for coming in, man. So you just got 2 more W's and 10 circulated rolls. Were they 19s or 20s? Because occasionally I'll find, I normally find 1 or 2 in the circulating box. Like I still find those. Now I did get, this is funny because the Thorntons by my work, which I go to like every morning to get coffee. They have West Point's in this one for sure. They have given me, so let me tell you what they did yesterday. So yesterday I always get the same amount of change, but I'm looking at this little wooden, thing that they keep pennies in for, if you need a penny or whatever. And I'm looking down there. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm like, that's a wheat cent. That's a wheat penny just sitting there in this little wood thing. So I was like, yeah, of course they know me. Take whatever you want. 1938 D and XF. I mean, it was in good shape. Just, they've given me silver rosies before. Gave me a couple of West Point quarters, which is, time me to take some ibuprofen, try to relax. Yeah, really. I mean, this is pretty relaxing though, isn't it? Listen to the smooth sounds of the Dodger 45. Man, I hope you feel better. That's yikes. There's some water around here somewhere. I need a little water. Where is that? Where is that quarter at? DJ Tomica. Yeah, there it is. There's that West Point right there. All right, that's number 11 for anybody keeping score. It's pretty good, actually. All right. So we're doing a decent little average here. It's pretty good. This is DJ Tomica. That is the DJ from Burnout Paradise. G-Ink, man. Take care, buddy. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice here tomorrow. I'm going to go cut some lumber at the work, I think. Because that's always fun. I got two brand new, I like to do the videos of like the cool stuff in my work, the cool saws and everything. So I've got two new saws coming in December and January. And yes, they are badass. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I had 10 rolls from yesterday, 10 today. I found 5 for 2021. That's good. That's good. When you think about the numbers, and they made 1 billion quarters last year, but with a B. Okay, so 2 million is nothing. Times 5 different quarters. That's insane numbers. Do you have a video with your car in it? No, I don't. That the GTO that is under that cover back there is completely disassembled. Big Flip, what's going on, buddy? My friend from Colorado. How's the weather and the wildfires and all that stuff? Because it's been crazy where you live. Yeah, I'd tell everybody who Big Flip is, but you all know who he is. He doesn't need any introduction. He's the man. Froze man. So you were up in the mountains. How high were you up in the mountains? It's got to be cold there. I mean, man. All right, nothing in there. We're still at 11 West Point quarters. These Salt River Bays are what we're searching. We're searching Flip. Got a hold of some and got 6 boxes. 1 was circulated. The rest are new, with more to come tomorrow. -5. Man. Where what? Gunnison, Colorado. Yes. It looks like a West Point to me. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Oh, there's one. Yeah, that was the one I thought was one of them. Yeah, there you go. See if we can get that W in there. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Oh man, I hate that I dropped that one. I didn't look at it. All right. Bubba D. Yeah, so the girl at the bank, she was supposed to call me. She was, I'll give you a call next week. And, she got busy. She was gone on vacation like the whole week, so I didn't get a call at all. Like, I don't like calling them, but I'm calling them. She goes, oh, yeah, I got your stuff. That's good. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice. That might be going to Grady. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. 1 bull elk, 2 4-point mule deer, 1 8-point. Here in Colorado, we only count one side of the animal. Oh. Yeah, I know a little bit about it here because they the whitetail here, they have a Boone and Crockett scale. And the guys at work, they know about it. I don't know a whole lot about it, what the record is here, but it's a lot. It's like a lot. There's some big deer roaming this county, especially right now. On the way to work, I see some serious trophies. And actually, they'll be getting even more here in a week or so, probably. Those bucks, man, this time of year, they're not thinking about it. They're just thinking about does, man. They're running right beside your truck, just, you know. You never know, they might just dart in front of you. So I kind of give them a little bit of, I back off a little bit. Siren Silver Stash. I didn't say hi, I'm sorry. West Point this one for sure. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. This one's not so nice. Like some of these, it looks like they purposely just took a fork and stirred them up in a pot with a bunch of screws. Just saying. Why that is, I don't know. They like doing that kind of stuff. Very hard to get a good. We didn't even get a 66 plus. We couldn't get past that plus barrier for a while. And then we got a couple with those Ware Farms and a 67, which was a personal triumph to get those. We ended up getting 4 out of that. And they're all split up between 4 of us. That was pretty awesome. Rhonda Tolliver. Hello. Yeah, I keep getting this stuff popping up on my screen. It's bugging me. There we go. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, we're searching Salt River Bay quarters that I happen to get a hold of some boxes, and I've got let's see, that's like roll 21, and we are 14. And I have 2 enders I haven't opened yet, so that's where we're at. It's nice just to be able to search some new boxes and find some stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Flip. That was such a good time we had that you showed my wife and I when we went out. I had such a great time. And Flip took us everywhere. Everywhere. Spent the whole day. He didn't get home till late. We had a real good time. That was a lot of fun. Really. Well, this is the first box I searched. This is the very first one. The very first W I found was tonight. When I opened that first roll, then I decided to just go and do a live stream since it's been a while. And yeah, I've got to. That's not an ender roll. Oh, there it is. It's on the other end. Anyway, so there's one. I got 2 of those. That were in that one box. And see you, Corey. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I'll try to catch up with you tomorrow. I'll tell you what's great when you get them to change, but if you wait around to get them to change, you won't find any. But I'll tell you what, it's been hard to get. It's been hard to get boxes of new anything. And we got those. I got 2 of those last week with bats in them, but there was a few Salt Rivers mixed in, but there wasn't going to be Salt Rivers W's in the bat box. I kind of know that already, but I looked through them anyway because yeah, you got all kinds of people coming in here tonight. Yeah, so I'm sure Jeeps, if he isn't working, he'll be, I'll run these over. I'll see the daughter tomorrow. And we get I'll get some boxes to them. And he'll probably do a search, but I know there's some enders in his boxes, so because I had to open them to look at them. Yeah, whenever I get double enders now, I'm not opening them. I'm just, unless it's for the record, the box. It's like, okay, it's gonna be hard to break the record that I had this year. The 268 in a box, the 16 in one roll. That's not gonna happen. That was crazy. I had 2 boxes over 200 this year. I mean, 200. Didn't think I'd ever see a box with over 50 in it. Been pretty lucky though where we live. I mean, we've actually same thing happened last summer though. They dried up and they, the guys they ran out. They went out of town to get stuff, and some YouTubers helped us out. And then when the fall came, they started showing back up here, just like this. It's a little bit more delayed than last year, but I was just had that feeling that they were going to start showing up pretty soon. And you never know when you go to the bank. I always ask them if they have anything. I've been pretty lucky. West Point Quarters. We were searching that Epic box, and I knew because it didn't have a lot of vendors. I mean, it was like 7 rolls, which is that's pretty good. And there was no double enders in that. And when I opened the first 3 rolls, the first 2 rolls, and there was like 14 already. Yeah, I better record this. As my wife was actually helping me search that. And so we're getting to the 100, and our record had been 199, which Jeeps got 2 of those. He had 2 boxes, 199 at that point. And he just the night before. And so it's like we're up to 180 something. And I have 12 rolls left. 12 or 13, something like that. And my wife Donna said, "Oh, we gotta go eat dinner now." I'm like, "What? You want me to stop right now?" She made me stop and go eat. Like that was just cruel. These things are wrapped really good. I'm better than normal for some reason. Don't see anything in this one. We'll get there. Yeah, I ordered some. So my one bank says, I can't. I was saying earlier that they couldn't get pennies. I ordered some pennies. It's funny because I can order pennies from some places and then I can't get them from others. And my other bank wants the pen. It's just kind of I'm getting coins from one, take them to the other. But see, they remember that stuff. So next time I want to, dump some $50. Like, you remember I brought you those pennies? Of course, right now you can get rid of. I remember when was it? I guess it was. Of course, we had a lot of boxes of quarters. I mean, we're 25, 30, 40. I call the bank. Can I bring some quarters over there? How many you got? 12 boxes. What? They were like, we can't take any more quarters. Now they're like, oh, I mean, you got quarters? Any West Point, no matter like how bad it is. I mean, I've found some pretty beat up ones that have been, when used for commerce, which is what they were intended for. I keep them. I mean, you're not going to not, just like an S, those circulation strike quarters that they had that like nobody knew about until like last year. You can buy rolls of those from the mint, and they're really nice too. Like they're not like the ones that you find, they're like in those nice mint rolls, and they are just, they're nice. I got Jeep some last year for Christmas, all of them. And when I saw them, I'm like, man, I want these. I should have got some for myself. So that silver V75 American Silver Eagle's coming out like in a week or two or whatever it is. Y'all know about that thing? They're making 75,000 of them, which means you're not getting one unless I just have a tip for you guys. So when you get on there, if you're ever trying to buy something that you think is going to sell out in seconds, which it normally does, and as soon as you hit add to cart, and then it says something went wrong, you need to refresh. I learned a lot from the enhanced reverse proof fiasco that happened last year. So, when you do that, just hit the refresh button once and then wait, because that's what my sister did, and I'm not that patient. I'm like, click, click, click. Yeah, it kept, I had no chance. So she waited, the next screen popped up. She did it. Need to refresh. She did it again. She just kept doing that. She's getting ready to give up, and then it's sending her a receipt. She got one. So my advice to you all is to get on there when it goes on. It has the V75. It's going to be gone. The gold coin, they're making 1,945. You can forget getting one of those. $10,000 coin if you can get one. They're probably going to be like $2,800 or something. That's what they normally are. But the silver one, maybe worth just what the reverse was probably. You could buy it for $69 and get it for, sell it the next day for $1,000. They were doing that. But it's an amazing coin, though. The Jeep Santana gave me one for Christmas. It was amazing. It was amazing. They got one too. They ended up getting two of them. Well, I'm on a little bit of a dry spell here because I don't see anything in here. All I see is some not very nice looking Philadelphia unwashed or not rinsed very well quarters. And that's on there for life. So that stuff doesn't come off. You get this thing with a buffer, it's not coming off. I don't know what that stuff is. But it's got that, that filmy crud on it. I mean, it's quarter's brand new, but it looks like somebody spilled a Coke on it or something. Yeah, Jeff, you were absolutely correct. This is the last design if they're changing it. Probably to something we'll hate. Have they showed that the new design yet, or is it going to be one of those? Hey, look at this! It's a shield tint. They need to make some. They need to make some new Lincoln Cents with a wheat reverse on it. That's from West Point, and dump those into circulation. That would be cool. Tony Murphy. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. All right, let's see if we can find some more. Ooh, that looked pretty shiny on that reverse, but I can't tell if these. It's hard to tell. They look, it's the edges. Speaking of edges, if I don't drop these, let's see if we can get, if you can spot. On top of that. You all see that? So it looks a little different than the rest of them. In my expert opinion, that is a West Point quarter. And yes, it is. Those collars must be just awesome on those guys, on that in the minting process, because you can just, that edge is just different. The 2021 ASC looks very cool. Okay. Well, as long as it's cool. I want to see the 2021 Morgan, because I'll get one of those for sure. Like, so where do I sign up? Because they're talking about doing that. I hope they don't do something goofy. Just make the thing. Just make it for the West Point. I'd rather see a CC on it. But there's a little legal problem with putting a mint mark on a coin where it wasn't minted at. So it's called Congress, and they don't like that. So even though they've done it, but they have to tell you that they made it somewhere else or something like that. I don't know, I was reading about it. It's kind of complicated, but it'd be cool. Take the original machine and the original press, which they still have, and they used that thing up till like the 60s, maybe even the 70s already. And Jeep and John, what is going on? Jeep and John, we are hunting a box of salt. River Bay quarters that I managed to pick up today. And I got you some too. So you'll be doing that too. We have found 15 West Points in these. So not bad. And I'm, got 20, not quite halfway through, I don't think. Jeep and John. Are you still at work? There's another one in here. Yeah, there's another West Point here. West Point. Now the party can get started. John's here. Jeep and John is here. Let's get it started. Mm-hmm. Jeeps, you still at work? You gotta be still at work, right? Y'all get done early. That was West Point Quarters Air Farm. Welcome. What's up? We're just having a little West Point party, that's all, in the Dodger Garage. Because it's been a while. Home now, I got off a little early. It's always good when you can get off early. When you want to get off early. Man, I tell you what, Jeeps, I love your Jeeps Peeps. That thing's it's so good. It's really good. Hello, all beautiful peeps. They'll be piling in here now. I didn't see anything in the edges of this, but you know. Yeah, Jeep. So you know that the girl at the bank, she's really sorry. She goes, "Yeah, your halves won't be in until Tuesday." She was gone all last week. That's why the whole thing got messed up, right? So we're supposed to get these we ordered some, quarters, stuff like that. I said, "Well, what you got?" Well, I got a bunch of quarters. Oh yeah. What you got? She's like, "Well, what do you want?" I said, "Well, she's like, yeah, I can do that." So yeah, that's how that all happened. It's just sort of a lucky day. So we got 16 so far. Not bad. Let's see. We might get to a roll. We might. It's possible. Got 2 enders left here. Stacking them up. All right. What we got left in there? 21. We got 23 rolls left. Smash that like button. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Zarek Farm. Appreciate that. Well, we're not going to get to a roll if we have edges like this, which are non-existent. It's not going to happen. Yeah, man, we had a good crowd here tonight. We had Big Flip. I had my buddy Corey from Canada, Mama Lou, Dean Mountain. They had Inkman. Of course, Dave's not home here. Awesome. Hey, much love, Big Flip. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. You know that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Always good to see Flip. He is the man. So, Jeeps, the good news is we have more quarters coming. Bad news is we also have $half coming because they're on their way already. So, get ready to search. Happy hunting. Oh, it's early still. Maybe. There are the edges. They don't look promising though. Yeah, Jeep. Remind me. Oh, I have to just get it out. I've got it in my truck, but I got that. I got that Benji for you. I put it in my truck so I wouldn't forget to give it to you, and I forgot to give it to you. Looks like just a bunch of fillies. That was it. So we're at every third roll or so. It's still pretty good. I'll take one in the whole box at this point. Yeah, see, we always roll our coins, because we don't. There's very few banks that have machines here that let us actually use them, or they'll use them because they're kind of snobs. But I've talked to people that do this, they're like, I wouldn't even do this if I had to roll my own coins. Like, really? That's kind of drastic. All right. I see nothing in here. With 18, 20 rolls left. 20 rolls left. Everyone watch movie Anaconda Wild Drug. Very interesting stuff. Okay. I've been watching on Netflix. I've been watching all these. I love bad kung fu movies. Loved martial arts when I was younger. Can't do it anymore. But anyway, I can. I just don't want to live with the pain. But I love these things on Netflix, and some of them are really good. Some of them, the cinematography is just, and I love all that sword play and stuff. It's great. I've been watching a lot of that stuff on there. But I highly recommend watching Ip Man. It's IP Man. Ip Man. There's 4 of those, and 2 that aren't called Ip Man. They're called something else. It's must-see TV, man. True story. Some of it's Hollywood, or whatever the Chinese equivalent is. But what an amazing! He's a legendary hero there. Bruce Lee's teacher, guys. But that's a good movie if you like that sort of thing. And Donnie Yen, he's awesome. He's just awesome. All right, let's try to find something so we can. And we have. Pretty sure there's 2 in there. I'm not going to dig them out. We're just going to go. We're going from top to bottom. Let's see if I was right. Yeah, it's nice when you're going through and you're like, oh man, I haven't found any for 10 rolls, and you find like 8 in one roll. The West Point, the search definitely continues. Ooh, why am I throwing that down? It's a West Point. Okay, so that's 1. I didn't think that Anaconda movie was all that. I mean, it's bad, but it's not bad. Okay, it's bad, but it's not, It's just, admit it. When it's on, you watch it. Depending on what part it's from. What part you're at. There's the other one there. Okay, so that was 2. I thought there was 2 in there. Okay, so the official count is 18. 18. Let's see in the chat. How many do you think I'm going to end up with? I have 19 rolls left. 19 rolls. What are we going to end up with? I'll get through them as quickly as I can. My record for searching a box is 1 hour, 15 minutes. And that's rolling and searching. That was some speed rolling. Let me tell you. So Morris says 35. Thank you, Morris. Good to see you, buddy. Blockhead 24, Tony 36. Silver stash is 33. Okay. And we are at 18, 20. I'm not, is it 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 20 rolls. Yeah. 19 rolls. Well, we got a lot of boogieing to do if we're going to make 35. I hope we do. Of course, my buddy Morris knows the more I find, the more likely he is to get a couple. It's all about numbers, isn't it, buddy? Jeff done 26. I'm going to say, now I know I have 2 enders. Okay, there's 2 ender rolls right here. So we know that we're going to have 20 positively. And if I'm doing my math right, I'm going to say, got to have faith, player, right? I'm going to say we're going to find 10 more. So I'll say 30. I'm counting my 2 enders already, so I'm saying 10 after the 2 enders. I think it might be a safe play. Of course, it's completely random. There's no way to know. But I do know we have 2 enders. So okay. So what did I get out of that? I think it was 2. That was 1. Did I put a quarter back in that one? You know what the ladies back say? Hey, you shorted me. No, I didn't. Actually, last time I was doing this, my wife was having trouble where she put quarters back in the rolls, and we were just weighing them. We knew what they weighed. Yeah, this is the one that should have got 2 in it. I'm like, oh, we shorted them, which they're not really worried about it. But so yeah, I picked up the pennies. So I picked these 2 penny boxes. I was going to take to the bank, some other banks, just because they wanted pennies. Well, they're circulated. Well, I got to go through them now. And that's just going to take back an unsearched box of pennies. That's just crazy talk. Just like the circulator box of quarters, although I'm really considering that. Okay, that did not add up. No. That just did not add up. Okay, so I didn't need that one. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Looks like a blank in this roll. Ooh, we can get 10 more. I don't know, but I'm going to try to whip through these as fast as possible. I know everyone's got things to do, which do not include watching the Dodger 455. Yeah, I don't know who else is streaming tonight, but I mean, yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays are kind of, sketchy, but Thursday, yeah. It's West Point searching time. Right here. All right. That was almost a coin explosion there, and I believe there's one in here. This, yep, a very well loved one. Is it 2? 2. It's hard to tell when your roll's all jacked up. Yeah, that's just big. Well, there's 2 at least. Okay, so we got 2 in there. I can't tell the rest. It's maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I hear a cat. Did anybody see a cat go anywhere? And the nice thing about searching new stuff is your hands aren't black. They're slightly, but not. They're black from the minting process, not from the disgusting person that handled it before you. Of course, pennies are like, ugh. Yeah, I love when I was at the store the other day and I saw the wee penny just sitting in the take a penny thing, just say, Dodger, rescue me, take me out of here. You've been to a restaurant, you've seen those things where people put quarters in the little slot, for, I don't know what the thing is for. It's like for kids or whatever. I put quarters in before, but I'm sitting there looking, I see the reverse of a river no return. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't take care if I swapped those quarters out. I was looking for West Points there. I was like, what are you looking at? I'm trying to steal some kids' quarters. No, I'd replace it. I'm not going to do that. I don't need a West Point that bad. But it's just, it's the same thing when they open up the cash drawer and you're going, hey, what are you on there? Can I dig to your coins? Hey, would you look through there and dig some stuff in there? Maybe something here. By some, I mean one. By one, I mean maybe not. No, I don't think so. Okay. PP, Philadelphia. This came from a part of this town that was not burned down. Of course, these would have been minted one day. Nope, not here, man. Yeah, I'm trying to watch chat on my phone. He's not here, bro. Yeah, it's nice to be able to sort of have a little bit of normalcy when it comes to, they're getting some stuff. There's some banks still, they'll give you a roll, a roll of coins. Like, yeah, we're talking boxes here. Again, these edges are not impressive. Let's find some more West Points. Okay, so we have 20. So we know we're going to have 22. The Dodger says we're going to find 8 more, 30. That was my guess. And I saw 35 in there. Morris said 35. We got 24, 26. That was a nice looking one. And it's weird because you might get this box where these peas look crappy, and then you get just another one. Open the very next box, and that's what they were like for those Ware Farms. We had Some super nice looking quarters in there. Big Flip says 31. He's probably gonna win. He's gonna beat me by one. I know it. All right, we have 11, 12, 14 rolls left. Odds are pretty good. So we'll find at least 8 more. Let's say 11 more. Why can't Flip guess? Yeah, I checked all these. Make sure I'm not digging into the front of a West Point quarter. Baked potatoes, prime rib. That's what's for dinner. Nice. My wife made something really good, sort of stew. Not really stew, but it's lentil soup, I think. And cornbread. That's what I had. It was pretty good too. Pretty good. She says lentils are good for you. I'm like, I don't know what those are, but they tasted pretty good. Hey, if they're making it, I'm gonna eat it. My wife and daughter are pretty good cooks. Flip likes to eat though. What was the name of that place we went to? Flip it for breakfast. It had like, I ordered one thing and they brought me 2 of it, like 2. You know, they do everything big here. But yeah, I'll try the waffle. They bring me 2, like Belgian, like these. It's awesome. Man, there was a place by my house when I was younger that had this 5-pound. No, it wasn't 5 pounds. It was a Big Daddy burger. And everything they had there was gigantically huge. But it was 1.25 pounds after it was cooked. And it had like 7 pieces of cheese on it. It was, I couldn't eat one. These guys with these softball players, they come in there and they get one of those and a large order of fries. And there was a steak fries. Pitcher of beer, they'd murder those things. And I went in there, they were only open on, the only day they were open for breakfast was Saturday. And I'd go in there. I mean, my dad would go in there. Like, yeah, I guess I get the biscuits and gravy. There's a couple in here. There's 2 or 3. Just like, and, just, I'll take the biscuits, gravy, some bacon, and, a couple. Frisbee size, it's just pouring over the plate, it's like the plate itself weighed like 6 pounds. I was crawling out of there, man. So good though. When I was younger, you could eat what you wanted to. It was good though. Great coffee. It's like you go there just for that, Really, really good. West Point. There's one. We might pull this off. I think I saw another one here, but I think it's down towards the end of the roll. Did I miss you my ashes? Sorry I didn't say anything. Welcome. If you've been here for a few minutes, sorry. I could swear that I saw another, and there it is. Okay, so it's right there. All right. 22. 12 rolls left. It's looking pretty good. I think we might get more than I thought. Just doing a little Salt River Bay West Point quarter search. It's been a while since I've been able to go through a box of quarters. What the hell? looking for West Point quarter. I did it a couple weeks ago, but I was pretty sure there wasn't going to be in there. Excuse me, any in there because it was bats with Salt River Bays mixed in. I know that wasn't a thing. Bats had bats, no Salt River. So at least that was our intel was telling us that. And by intel, I mean our guess. It's not really a thing. All right, here we go. I'm going to say no in this roll. I'm kind of glad tomorrow is Friday. It's been kind of how was the hunt? You got my coin hunt for flip or the actual hunt for live beef? Nothing in that roll. So sleeping in a box. Frozen deer sickles. I can see the bottom of the box. Is this the one I dropped earlier? Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't remember. So what's going to be in the ender rolls? I mean, enders, there's two schools of thought on enders. As an indication that there's maybe a lot in the box. Possibility in this one. Not really. Now, if you have, depends on how many enders, obviously. But you never know. I mean, I've had a box with an ender, and that was it. That was the only thing in there. This had two enders, and we've got 22 so far. So not bad. Let's see if we can get real cold minus 5. Yeah, there's the one possibility. I thought there it is right there. 23. West Point. Okay. Ooh, it's getting close. Exciting. So we know we're going to have 25. So let's open up a roll with like 30 in it. So Flip, how's the wildfire? Did the snow put the fires out? There's two in here. I'm pretty sure. This one just missed being an ender by 1 coin. There's another one about 6 coins down. Really nice one too. Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. All right. We might have another one. I might have seen another one there somewhere. And no flip side to cut away. No flip side. Philly, 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 Philly. Well, I gotta remember to put this in the West Point log. We're keeping log this year. Last year we just guesstimated what we found. We're pretty close, but it's nice to see that we had how many boxes we searched, how many we found in that particular box, how many per roll, stuff like that. Really, the percentage, even though we found a ridiculous amount of Ware Farms, the percentage is still not that much. It's like 2%, something like 1.3 or something. I forgot what it was. It's just not anywhere near. It's like piles of coins. It just doesn't. It's not that much really. Oh, don't be fancy on me. I'm gonna say no, but we'll see. This roll was kind of weird. It's hard when they're still all rolled together nicely. You can sort of tell, but I'll give you an official count when we get done with this roll here, where we are. I was hoping these were going to be March billings because, of course, I don't have any of these, so that was good. But getting them in my change and not seeing them anywhere, it's crazy. They're coming from somewhere. I know my buddy Morris, he takes his nice new truck out of the car wash, and he's like, "Yeah, I got some." This is a while back. He said, "I got some new quarters in the." You go get your quarters in the car wash if you want to get got some new quarters. So he just like shoving 20s in there. He just emptied the whole thing. Just kidding. Just to have, hey, we got new quarters in the car wash. You do whatever you can do, right? There's a blinger there. It's not a, okay. You want to make, just gouge it out of there. No. Okay, so I promised you I give you, okay, so we have 25. I have 7 rolls plus this one and it's open left. Cutting it a little close. I'm usually pretty good at guessing after about half the box of how it's going to turn out. Because you got to search at least that much to get some kind of idea. But you think about it, there's no real science to it because, they're just shoving these rolls in boxes. They just, you're hoping though when you get boxes and they have a lot in them that you got the majority of the boxes together in one spot, because you have a pretty good chance of finding more when they're in groups like that. At least that's been our experience. Yeah, Ashes. No, it shouldn't be because I'm not in Tennessee. If I lived somewhere else, though, that would be one of the places I would consider going to. I have friends there, and I like Tennessee, the state, not the Volunteers. Because Kentucky, I can't like it. I can't like the Volunteers. I can't. SEC, I'm all SEC, buddy. Don't say anything about the SEC. I don't see anything in this row either. Ooh. I got a little something on my hat. I had this doormat in my garage. It was a Kentucky doormat, and my neighbor was a Louisville Cardinal fan. She was over there. She was, at least you got something you useful to wipe your feet on. She's cracking on my rug. They take that seriously. Seriously around here, that college rivalry is not to be taken lightly. Of course, it's a basketball thing here. And I do love the Kentucky Wildcat basketball. That's my thing. Now, are they going to have basketball this year? I mean, what are they going to do? Because I'm kind of done with football right now. I was a big football fan this thing. I don't like them messing with the sport that I love. It's not good. Not a good look. Let's play football. Let's just play football. You take it right. Okay. I'm going to take the rest of it out here. Let's see. 6 rolls. Are we going to get 5 more? We're going to get 2 more. Yeah, SEC fan for sure, except for Bama. Just hard to cheer for them. Yeah. I'll just say this. My least favorite SEC team. Who do you think that is? Okay, here's 3. I'm pretty sure there's 3 in here. See if I do this on spelling these. 4th one from the bottom. You didn't even spot those on the way down. It's kind of hard. Anyway, yeah, Florida rubs me the wrong way. No fans, no real home or away teams. Football doesn't count this year. Yeah, it'll be looked at as one of those. Okay, here's West Point number 1. It just doesn't have that feel to it. That football feel just doesn't. Hi, Denise. Found your link at Big Plus. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We're hunting West Point for West Point quarters in a box of Salt River Bags quarters. We are at 26 right now. Car wash coin hunting. Got to hit him when the owner's not there. He frowns upon me buying all his chains. Yeah. UK fan here too. Thank you, Denise. Everywhere I've traveled around the United States, I run into Kentucky people. It's kind of frightening in a good way. Okay, here is West Point number 2. Da, da, da. I think there's a 3rd one in here as well. And what is this notification? I don't know. I get a lot of those. Let's see if there's a 3rd West Point in here. There is. Okay, so here it is right here. All right, so now, right now we're at 28 with 2 enders, which means we have 30. And I have 5 rolls left, including the 2 ender rolls. So, no, I'm not finding any dark planchets. in Haley's Salt Rivers, but this is my first box of Salt Rivers I've hunted. This is my very first one. I've got more boxes to do. But I've got a, excuse me, I've got a nice slabbed Lowell Park inappropriately annealed planchet air West Point on top of it all. That was a nice find. Now, I didn't find that in a new box. That was in a circulator box, but the quarters it was in good shape. It had been around. But yeah, it was a Lowell Park improperly annealed planchet from West Point, which I'm really proud of that one. That's a great coin. It's dark. You know, it's a black beauty. It's really cool. But I found more 2018s. I found 3 or 4 of those flip quarters. I have like 4 of them, which is, maybe close to the end ender. Yeah, here we go. This was the second from the end on the bottom. Okay, so right now, there's another one in here. I don't know, what's this look? So 29 right now, but I know I have 2 enders. So right now, flip 31. But I've got 4 rolls left. Okay, so can't celebrate yet. And this is the closest without going over. So I've already lost. And I think with those, dark planchets, Flip, I think they're, they were just trying to get some coins minted this year. They're not checking anything. That's why I found so many West Point error coins, which would never normally happen from that place. Structure grease and other things like that. It's just, I think this is the year for error coins. If you're going to save rolls of coins, this would be the year just to save rolls of coins. They're just trying to get coins out. There's no quality control right now. I don't think. They're limited on. Their employees are not at full numbers, and they just can't do it. They just So I think you'll find more. They'll find more and more as time goes on, and people open rolls and stuff. That's just my take on it. Right now we are at 29 with 2 enders. That's 31. 3 rolls left to go, and there's 1 in here for sure. So somebody said 24, I think. That's a P. Where you at, West Point? You're here somewhere. There it is, right there. Okay. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. That makes 32. Well, it makes 30 without opening the other ones right now. There might be more than 1 in that ender roll, but you never know. Three rolls left. That's going to be fun opening the other. I've got a box with no enders. It might be loaded. I have no idea. Never know. But these will be good. I got a feeling that the next ones I get are they'll be pretty similar to these. At least we hope so. Okay, this is the last roll before we get to the 2 ender rolls. I don't see anything in here. It'd be nice to get to a full roll, but that's not always the case. I don't need that many more though. Okay, so that was it for that. Now we got the 2 ender rolls left. We know we're going to find at least 32, maybe more. I don't know why they're in these funky boxes though. I hate those boxes. I like the ones with the holes in them. I've never had any luck with these, but whatever. They're in there. All right, here we go. We'll be a little careful to open this one. Yeah. There's the coin in question. It's not really in question. Let's see if it has any buddies in here. I do see a buddy. This is almost a double end. It was just a couple from the end. So there's the one. Here's your ender right here. I don't see any wrapping machine damage on that, so that's good. That's good. And the other one, it was 3 from the end. Also not bad. Okay, so there's 2. There was 2 in there. Let's look real quickly. We'll see if there's any more. It's always good when there's friends in there. All right, that was it. So right now the official count is 32. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 32. Who was it that said 35? Somebody said 35. I'll have to go back and look. That was Morris, I think, said that. Sorry, it said 33. Let's see if we can see. It said what? Okay, so Morris said 35, Blockhead 24, Tony Murphy 36, Siren said 33, Jeff Dunn said 26. Okay. All right, here we go. This is, West Point you really don't want as enders because sometimes they're damaged. That's when you really don't want enders. This one looks fine though. I don't wear gloves because it's not okay, this does have friends. I'm not going to say how many. Okay, so here's your ender. And it's really nice. I mean, wow. That's a nice looking quarter right there. That's a beauty. That's a nice looking quarter. Yeah, I saw 1 or 2, I think, in there. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to go down to it. Let's go through here. See if we can just pick it out. There might just be 2. All right, here it is. Right. Oh yeah, 2 together. Yeah, there was 2 sandwich. Yeah, that's why it was hard to spot. They were right together. This one's got some wash on it, but let's see. Is that damage? Yeah, that's it's beat up a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else in here. So that was good, man. Sandwich right in the middle. All right, that was 3 in there. That's really cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 exactly, Mr. Morris. You guessed it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. First box saw those days. There's 35 in there. Awesome. I'll take a 35 West Point box any day of the week. You can't beat that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Man, I have to get a new quarter tube. Like I haven't had any quarter tubes out in a while. I've got, these are 2, I got them wrapped up because I don't want to have them. These are 2 Ware Farm double ender rolls that I saved. And they're very nice. These Ware Farms we got, they were very nice, gradable. So let me just go back in here that I can open. So there's these are Salt River Bay peas that I've dug out of a box. That's what those are. And here's a roll of West Point bats. Man, where did I get all this stuff? It's all the silver quarters I put out of Stark boxes. And yeah, one of these is an SLQ. Yeah. It's disgusting and completely scrubbed out, but it is a Standing Liberty quarter I found. And the reason that I found it is because it looks like a dirty regular quarter. So, oh man, well that was cool. It's a good guess from Morris 35, man. That's sweet. That is really cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off. Some stuff to do, and I've got to get up early. So 5 o'clock, and go in and have one more day at the truss plant. As does Morris. He is our local loading, forklift driving, amazing driver. He loads stuff that you just wouldn't believe. Giant roof trusses with a giant forklift. It takes a lot of guts. But he's really good at it. He'll be doing that tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, Flip. Thanks, everybody coming in. Ashes, David, Tony Murphy. We had Mama Lou in here earlier. Denise. We had Inkman. We had Mountain Aquatic Horton here. Eric Farm. Sorry, Silver Stash. I'd like to thank Jeep and John was in here. I'd like to thank all my mods. Appreciate it, everybody. And I'm sure John will be on pretty soon. He's going to get some of this stuff too. And we'll do it again. Remember, search continues in the Dodger 485 garage. Good night, everybody.